Good morning, guys. It's a good Saturday morning, and I think starting the weekend off with a good message is always positive. I love filling my head with good positive information to kind of get the day started. What a great way to start the weekend and close out this pay period as we get closer to Monday night. But wanted to kind of share some thoughts with you because it's just awesome to see the success that people are having with our team, and Heather and I included. I mean, we're having more success here with ID Life than we ever did with anything else. And I think it's there's a lot of things. I think it's not just the company. I mean, I think the company and the products have a big part of it. I honestly think it's the leadership as well. And I think there's a lot of other things. There's a mentality that we've changed about ourselves, and I think that mentality is being seen throughout the team, and people in our team has changed their mindset and their mentality as well. And I was thinking the other day, I watched a classic. We all have seen Rocky, right? And especially Rocky 4. And he's going up, he's the underdog. He's going against this huge Russian. And I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, dude, this guy's just getting plummeted in the face. It's like, boom, boom, and Rocky's just taking him. His head looks like a punching bag, bam, bam, and he falls down, but he gets back up, and then the Russian just boom, 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 and it's like he's taking it and taking it, but then every once in a while he'll get around and he gets his jabs in, and then he gets a good combo and he gets some momentum and he pop 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 and makes the Russian bleed. The guy starts bleeding and he comes over in the corner and his coach is like, "See, he's human. He's got blood. He's bleeding. You got him bleeding." And I'm fired up now watching this movie, and I'm starting to think, man, that is so much like where we're at right now. And today I'm walking in here to another CrossFit gym who's just taking off under Todd and Amy Weiss, and I'm thinking, man, how long it's taken Todd and Amy to get to this point, and a lot of no's. Committing to take a trip down to Texas to meet Keith and Logan. That was 3 months ago. Getting on Instagram and messaging people, calling gyms, getting in the car and going to gyms when they tell us they'd be there and they wouldn't. And I just think of all the things that it took to get to this point, to get the momentum. And I remember even going to one CrossFit gym, and I walked in and I gave the guy samples, and he's like, yeah. And I'm walking out, and I just happened to look over my shoulder, and I saw him take the samples and information, throw it in the trash can. You want to talk about your heart just going, falling. But then I'm thinking, then we're working, and you get the people that tell you no, or I can't believe you left this company, you're all money hungry, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, boom, boom. And I just keep thinking about my family. I think you think about the purpose, and I think Todd and Amy have done the same thing. As they're getting really close to hitting the executive director, and there's many people in here that are hitting ranks that they never hit. And we're fighting for you guys as well. And but I just think about the jabs, and I just kept saying to myself as I was watching that movie, you know what? I'm never going to quit. I'm going to take every punch. Every time somebody tells me no, I'm going to be like Rocky. I'm going to take it and just take the pain and make it energy. I'm going to take the negativity. I'm going to make it energy. Because when I get my chance to start jabbing and I get in there and I can start fighting and we start getting wins like today, I'm going to use that momentum to go do more. And I think the last thing to think about, so as you're out there, and I know you're getting beat up, man. You're taking the left, you're taking the right, but you'll find that win. You'll get that jab in there. You'll find that person that says yes. And then don't stop. Start working with that person and keep talking to other people, because you'll get more wins. But I think the last point I want to make, and why Rocky was so successful, especially in that story, is he gave up a lot of things to focus on the fight. Right? And that's what we got to do sometimes. We got a lot of distractions out there. He went out and he put himself, if you ever seen Rocky 4 when he's fighting the Russian, he goes out and stays out in the middle of nowhere. Snow everywhere. He's in a barn. He wants no distractions. He wants to get back to the basics. He had to push away a lot of things that were distracting him. And we have that. And that's one thing that I know Heather and I have done, is we've removed a lot of extra things that were taking time from us. And some of them were not easy. I'm really telling you, they were not easy to give up. There were passions of ours, other people, but by us giving up some things, it's allowed other people to step in and have opportunity. So it's not always bad. But, we had to realize that the TV's not spitting out a check, like he said. There's a lot of other little things. And the last thing to think about, as you're out there fighting and you're representing your family, You got good coaches in your corner. When Rocky came over to the corner, he had great coaches pumping him up, telling him what to do. We've got the same thing here. For the first time, we got Keith and Lindy in our corner who fight and work just as hard and teach us and show us, give us scripts. All we have to do is follow the lead because they're leading by example. And I hope that we're leading by example for you guys because we want you to do the same for as we continue to build this army, as we continue to go out and fight the good fight, and when we get our jabs in, we get our yeses, we go with momentum. So guys, I hope that helps. Have a great weekend. Love everybody. Go fight the good fight, guys. See ya.